retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors. And one man, Trey Thornburg, in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caught.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. One man, Trey Thornburg, will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight.
In now, Gabriel Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce it.
And he'll step off. Runner going a second time. And a step off. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Grounded to third. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is. Trey Thornburg will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Vargas gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 41st home run of the year for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
He just can't throw that pitch.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Darren Torres will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Hard hit ball to throw gets him 2 down. A chance now to take a look at how
he was a run-producing machine last month, driving in over 30 runs. He just kept coming through with runners in scoring position, and he found a variety of ways to get it done. That's doing what it takes to help your team win ball games.
But that'll be off the right field wall. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double. And as you Gabriel Gonzalez will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And it's there, but dropped at third base.
Some base stealers will tell you that third base is the easiest to steal because you can get a bigger lead. Other guys won't go near it. They don't want to try stealing third. They just don't like it. That was a slide step. He tried to steal, and he was safe. That was awesome.
Here's the 3-0. Lined hard toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Trey Thornburg strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Chavez looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 42 on the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his third home run.
Andres Quinones will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. The I-Cubs are out in front, 2-1. Trey Thornburg will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Popped high in the air. Quinones takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Leading off the inning, Billy Wesson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Oh, what a play. The throw. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not.
Joey Grant will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one.
Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Andres Quinones will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
towards second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach. Sammy Chavez will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
A tag for one. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for one out. Trey Thornburg will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Wesson looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, it's one thing to have a funky or a weird delivery, but when you leave a pitch out over the plate like this one, it ain't going to do you a whole lot of good. And this one gets hammered.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Trey Thornburg will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate.
Trey Thornburg.
Skied into straightaway right. Orlando has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Trey Thornburg is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And that'll get down for a base hit. Tommy La Stella will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's. So stepping in, Christopher Negron as that tying run with a base hit into the outfield. 2 quick strikes. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets. Rondell Villa walks into the box, reached base. Grounded to third. This could be two. He's got it. The second for one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So striding in, number 1, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run. Feet away at third. A little roller toward the hole. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Trey Thornburg will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chavez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. 1 run scores. Joey Grant gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Hit out towards second, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second. Stepping in, Trey Thornburg earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
And that just won't do the trick this time. Barring a wild pitch, he's going to need to come through with a base hit to bring that runner home.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Striding in to start the 9th, Paulo Orlando, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff. Things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The iCubs win this one 6-3. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts? Scott Vasquez, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded.
Leading off for Iowa,
Trey Thornburg will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him.
Trey Thornburg steps in now.
second baseman, Trey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Gabriel Gonzalez comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can.
Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs. Billy Wesson is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Right side, Thornburg. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Trey Thornburg. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Joey Grant will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
Thorn scoops it up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Andres Quinones will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. On the ground, softly towards second. Up there. He's up with it. The throw. In time.
Oh, love it.
Nothing across here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slot. Scott Vasquez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
3-1, here it is. On the ground to third. There is La Stella. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edward Fontaine.
Edward Fontaine will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Out. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Trey Thornburg digs in now after lining out in his last try. First delivery to him on the way.
Second baseman, Trey.
Line drive to left. Wesson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered.
Billy Wesson will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the night.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th. And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
6 runs.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The iCubs win this one 4-2. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here. Trey Thornburg gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Thornburg.
Vargas sets. First pitch on the way. Well hit out to straightaway center. Chavez looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 45 home runs now on the campaign, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
And you know, even though this is just AAA, you can already tell.
In now, Trey Thornburg. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on. Gabriel Gonzalez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Tommy La Stella comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Chavez on the move, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The run scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Andres Quinones stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, he makes the stop to first. He beat it out.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out, so there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gun. Trey Thornburg strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he'd had some.
Gabriel Gonzalez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. He's running again. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Trey Thornburg will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Orlando giving chase, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Leading off the inning, Sammy Chavez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Iowa Cubs, 2 runs.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Omaha Storm. Orlando Calixte will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting 7.
Trey Thornburg strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Trey Thornburg
pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a rather easy first out. Now at the plate, Trey Thornburg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Thornburg.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Thayer is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Trey Thornburg will stand in again. Couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Second baseman, Trey.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 46 now for him on the season as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to.
Paulo Orlando will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Safe. Not able to. Trey Thornburg will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Torres is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Storm Chasers are victorious here, 7-3. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Iowa Cubs. Kelly Epps digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a...
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Leading off the inning, Trey Thornburg, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Trey Thornburg.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And he's going to make it around right back where he started. It's an inside the park home run.
Something you don't see all that often. And it's still one of the most exciting plays in all of the game as far as I'm concerned.
Trey Thornburg will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Trey Thornburg steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Second baseman.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Thornburg.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Trey Thornburg steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think...
Gabriel Gonzalez stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cole is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Sounds win it 13-2. Good night, everybody. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on. Trey Thornburg will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. See what he's done over the past 9 ball games. Line drive to left, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Around first, heading for second now, and he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game. A leadoff. Tommy La Stella will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And this is a helpless feeling as a runner. You know, he's trying to be aggressive, but gets a little too over-anxious.
Glenn Ryu will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there.
Kind of lucky to get an out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Delman Ladd will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. End game.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Trey Thornburg steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Cole is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Tyler Ladendorf will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And he's coming off of that big 3-hit game in his last one.
Sent on the ground out to second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but
Rich Ayala will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hit out towards second. Thornburg scoops it up, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding into the box, Todd Cole, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed, so he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
Trey Thornburg will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, and that's home run number 48 on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1. Trey Thornburg will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Cole racing back. Gone! Trey Thornburg will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Ryu ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the base. Adrian Vega stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Yeah, and he makes...
Trey Thornburg will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Looking to minimize the damage here, and I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you don't expect a guy who's having a year like this guy is having to take an ugly hack like that.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Todd Cole strides in, grounded out his last time through. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Yeah.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs. He was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position.
1 run.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The iCubs win this one 14-6. Good night, everybody. And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball. Trey Thornburg strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. So stepping in, number 17, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. He drew a walk his first time up. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI.
Tyler Leidendorf is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded. Gloves it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Todd Cole will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Trey Thornburg will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ayala on the move. 1 out.
The batter.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And Manuel Andino gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ball game, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Gonzalez is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Todd.
Tyler Leidendorf gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. Trey Thornburg will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
You want to talk about getting the bat head out front? Well, he just rips this ball.
Eric Sogard strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this.
Trey Thornburg steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. In there, no balls and a strike.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, you always want to finish the year strong, and they get September off to a good start with a well-played ball game and a good victory right here.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award? And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
And I guess you could say
a handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The iCubs win this one 2-1. Good night, everybody. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Trey Thornburg will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. In now, Trey Thornburg. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Gone! Jake Elmore in now, popped out in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Thornburg. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Trey Thornburg stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Presley is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. Trey Thornburg stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
Trey Thornburg.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gonzalez looks up. Gone! And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Tops Player of the Game award?
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The iCubs win this one 5-0. Good night, everybody. Matt Vasgersian back to count down with you toward PC. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Trey Thornburg will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Around second, he'll try for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Shane Peterson has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your run.
1 run scores. So stepping in, number 17, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reed has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Fernando Chacin digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors. Trey Thornburg steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Gabriel Gonzalez stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Runner's on his way to third. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a row. Trey Thornburg steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning.
And a very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ball game, both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Bass. The I-Cubs win this one 5-4. So long, everybody. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dino Escalona will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Dino Escalona now playing first base and batting in the 9th spot.
Trey Thornburg is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
The 0-1 on its way. Into right center field. He comes up with a big one here. This is down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 6-2. Line drive. Base hit left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run scores. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And they'll get the man at third here at least. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him
MLB The Show is your home for critical one in store for us here. It's game one. At the plate, Ray Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Trey Thornburg makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Right there for strike one.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here.
So stepping in, Hanser Alberto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Spin throw, and the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw. Wilson Macias has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded. On the ground to the right side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And not in time as the second run scores.
Now batting,
Trey Thornburg is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start.
In now, Gabriel Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Tommy La Stella is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-2 game. Trey Thornburg steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. Trey Thornburg will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
That's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he is out. Time for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI. Trey Thornburg will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our Topps Player of the Game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on to slam the door shut.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's a big one. Game 3. James Jones will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Trey Thornburg will stand in now for the first time, coming off from nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Trey Thornburg stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely. Gabriel Gonzalez set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball. Tommy La Stella strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Now both runners on the move. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Gund is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base. Christopher Negron stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he'll step off. And a step off. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Game 3 moves forward. Kyle Kubica is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A pause, and the 0-2. Grounded to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits. Trey Thornburg steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Thornburg.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1. Gabriel Gonzalez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but
Gone. Now to the plate, James Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors. Trey Thornburg digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Jones looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 3rd home run of this series, as this lead got even wider.
Well, the problem with a guy that...
Wilson Macias will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this off...
Oh, look at La Stella. He's up with it. The throw. The second for 1.
Oh, he's in.
Maury Gund will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the 2nd run scores. Trey Thornburg will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Macias is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way.
Digging in to try it again, Doug Schroeder, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Two out with the man at first. Line toward right center. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than 2nd as there are 2 aboard now.
No sense in pushing this down as many as they are. So that's a great...
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
Time of the ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. Tonight, it's postseason action between the Trey Thornburg will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Around 3rd and being waved on home. And safe at the plate as he beats the tag of McHenry.
He's good.
A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Trey Thornburg digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on him.
And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around 2nd. He'll try for 3rd. The relay throw, and he is in there. Tags there for McHenry, and he is out at the plate. In now, Ray Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from 3rd. Barry Hirsch steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Yeah, that was always going to be a tough play right there. This gets on him so quick. If he finds a way to snare.
Stepping in, Trey Thornburg. He was gunned down at the plate trying for an inside-the-park home run his first time up.
Yeah, it was an impressive display of effort. I think he just had too much speed and then couldn't slam on the brakes when he got to third.
Now batting,
Trey Thornburg digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come out with hard stuff.
High and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 4th long ball to this. Kyle Kubica will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those up.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ray Rodriguez comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
And the defense is thinking, give it to us again. We'll take that all day.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it an 8-5 ball game. Ready to take his hacks again, Trey Thornburg, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again. A
leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. The relay, and he's safe. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
And you know, a cycle is about the equivalent of a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's one of the rarest things you can do on a baseball field, so no doubt.
MLB The Show. Season baseball. Tonight, it's postseason action between the Round Rock Express. James Jones will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Trey Thornburg will stand in now for the first time, coming off from nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Nieve is there for it. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Felipe Nieve stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And the catcher has the plate blocked, and he's out at the plate, so only 1 run scores on the play. Trey Thornburg will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just peck away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Kubica backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Bobby Wilson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting clunked in his last at-bat.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, designated
Trey Thornburg will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in to try it again, Trey Thornburg. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. A 1 pitch on its way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Rodriguez sprinting after it, and this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. High in the air and deep to left center field. Jones ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out...
At the plate, Dwayne Tata. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Thornburg. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first. Trey Thornburg will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 5 of the World Series, Yasmani Grandal was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Dodgers took care of the Bronx Bombers, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Iowa Cubs and the Memphis Redbirds. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Center fielder.
Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder.
Trey Thornburg will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Trey Thornburg.
Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw, and he is in there. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out. Trey Thornburg makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Pham ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about
Trey Thornburg will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Thornburg.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And this one is gone. A home run. Trey Thornburg is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. And that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt